Yo guys, what is going on? It's Luki here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the best settings for Cold War Beta. Now, all you got to do is go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel with notifications on, and then once you've done that, go ahead and send me a DM on Twitter with proof that you are subscribed, and that is it. The link to my Twitter is down below. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these settings. I'm going to be talking through graphic settings and also some controller settings just to help you with sensitivity, but I'm also going to be giving you guys the graphic settings to make your game look better and stuff like that. Now, if you guys have any of your own personal setting tips, make sure to go ahead and comment them down below. I am interested in hearing your thoughts about the settings. Everyone has their own different settings, so if you want to help other people, give them a few tips or share your settings with them. Anyway, straight away, we're going to be talking about the sensitivity. As you can see, mine is on 7.7. On Modern Warfare, my sensitivity was a 6.6, but I have changed it up to a 7.7 on this game. It just feels about right. ADS stick sensitivity, low zoom is 0.90, and the ADS stick sensitivity, high zoom is the same, just on 1. The button layout is default, but I do play claw if you guys are wondering, but you can go ahead and pick whatever button layout you guys want to. There are a bunch of different button layouts that I do recommend you guys go ahead and use. But back onto the sensitivity. So in the sensitivity on this game, it's honestly up to you. 7 is around about the halfway point. The highest you can go on this game is about 14, I believe, but 7 is around about the halfway point, so for me, it is perfect. Now, the best way to find out your own sensitivity is go ahead and play one game in the middle, which is 7. Go ahead and play one game and see if you like it. If you don't like it, go ahead and change it, and then play a game with that new sensitivity. If it's too fast, change it down. If it's too slow, change it up, and then you'll be able to find your perfect sensitivity after a few games. That's what I did, and the perfect one I found is around about a 7.7 to around about a 10.10. In between that area is perfect. Now, like I was saying, the ADS stick sensitivity is pretty much the same. I keep it the same on pretty much every single Call of Duty. It honestly doesn't really matter too much unless you have it really, really low. But personally, I recommend you guys just sticking it kind of as default and keeping it around about the same, which it already is. High zoom, just keep it as a 1. I found that the best. Button layout, like I said before, it is completely default. Now, like I said, there's a lot of different options. There's tactical, there's lefty, Charlie, bumper jumper, which is a very, very popular option. So you can use bumper jumper. That is where you use your bumpers to go ahead and jump. There's stick and move, where you use your sticks. You press your stick in to jump, which is going to be really, really helpful. So a bunch of those button layouts are obviously optional. You can pick whatever ones you want to, but yeah, it is completely up to you which ones you do use. Next up, you're going to want to go ahead and keep these the same. Just keep it the same, otherwise you're going to be aiming with your the buttons you throw your lethals with. Keep invert on disable. This is the biggest mistake a lot of people do. I don't know why they put it on. If you aim your stick left, it actually aims right instead, which is obviously going to throw you off a lot. Controller vibration is up to you. I like it on because it makes you feel like you're more in the game, and it just feels a lot better in my opinion. When you're shooting, it vibrates, so it kind of just feels like you're more in the game in my opinion, and I do think it kind of helps with controlling recoil for some reason. I don't know what it is, but when I have it on, I seem to be able to do a lot better. I don't know why, but that's just me. Slow down and strafing aim assist, go ahead and enable this. It's going to help you guys out a bunch. This is basically when you or your enemy is moving, your aim assist will slow down when you're aiming at the enemy. So obviously you're going to want this one. It's a pretty obvious one, and this is definitely going to help you guys out a bunch. Next one, we got aim down sight behavior. You want to basically keep the rest as pretty much default settings. There is a secret menu as well if you press show advanced at the bottom, but the only one I would change on that show advanced button is to go ahead and change it to auto sprint. There is an option for auto sprint, and it does actually help you a lot. Instead of pressing a button to sprint, you guys can go ahead and just auto sprint, so you move your stick forwards and it will run forward for you. Safe bounds area, I make it just about the same size as the screen, or just a little bit less. Brightness, keep it about 55-60%. Split screen orientation, this doesn't matter unless you play split screen. Motion blur, you're going to want to go ahead and turn this off. The biggest tip is to turn motion blur off. I don't know why this even exists in the game. Motion blur is basically when you move, the world is literally blurry. Like, why would you want a blurry screen? It makes you blurred, it makes your weapon blurred, it makes the map blurred, and honestly, I have no idea why people even have this on. All of these, you can go ahead and adjust them if you guys want to, as much as you want to, but the audio preset I recommend you guys having is high boost, because this will help you hear people's footsteps more. All of the rest are completely random stuff, so go ahead and keep them or change them if you guys want to. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, that's been it for today's video. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.